Hi everyone, Alonwi Alucard Ratki over here, and I am going to do my first top 10. Yay! Okay, this camera's really crap. Okay, the first thing I do is knock off my glasses. Well done, Alonwi. Well done. Okay, so anyway, hi, Alonwi Alucard Ratki, and this is going to be my very first top 10. And what is it? My top 10 favorite anime series. Right, before I start, this is solely my opinion of what my favorite series is. If you don't agree with my list or you don't see a series that you like, then I'm sorry, but this is my opinion, and this is the series that I like and I think are good. I kind of just had a list before on my Wattpad account, but I wrote that about 5 months ago, and my opinion has completely changed a little bit. So yeah, let's just get on with this because I'm just doing all this and blah 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 blah. Alright, so number 10 is Pokemon. Yes, I know it's cheesy and it's not the best series in the world, and it has a lot of plot holes, but as a kid who grew up in the late 90s, early 2000s, this was the first introduction to anime that I had, so it kind of holds a special place in this geeky heart of mine. And the story is simple enough. It's about a young boy traveling across the weird land with weird creatures that are somehow not entirely explained why they're there and what they're there for. All he wants to do is collect them all, or catch them all as the phrase goes, and become a Pokemon master. Why he wants to do this is never explained, but it's a story that kids can get in to go on a huge grand adventure, and yeah, that's all I really have to say about Pokemon. I'm looking over here, looking at what I've written. Terrible writing. Is this series a masterpiece? No. Is this series amazing? Yeah, for the nostalgic reasons. Is it cheesy as hell? Yes. But that is why I love it. Okay, my number 9 favorite number 9 favorite anime is High School of the Dead. Zombies, zombies, zombies. Yeah. Yes. It's simple to follow story. Zombie apocalypse happens, world goes to hell, and it's up to a bunch of Japanese students and a walking pair of boobs to save the world. Yeah, and that's pretty much it. It does have amazing action, and the music to it is really, really cool. Oh, but what lets it down is the boobs and panty shots. There are too many. More than usual, more than a Michael Bay flick, and that's saying a lot. So yeah, that is my number. But what makes it a good anime is the action, and the story is good, and the characters are interesting, except for the massive walking pair of boobs. And if you watch the dub, there is a lot of swearing, which makes it a little cool. So that's my number 9. Here comes number 8. Number 8 is Yu-Gi-Oh! 5Ds. Yes, I like this series. It saved the franchise, to me anyway. After GX, that's a terrible season. Never watched GX. Says 5Ds is a little cool. Slow. They're dueling on motorcycles. Yeah, that is awesome. So it follows the story of Yusei saving the world from doom, and along with this series lovable prick, a ginger-haired guy with a bit of a bird fetish, 2 kids, and the only female duelist in the franchise who can actually duel. Yeah, So that's an improvement. The series is really good. The characters are great. And again, dueling on motorcycles. That is awesome. Okay, I'm gonna mute my camera because it's so fucking dark and I can't really see all of you lovely people. The 5 people who are probably watching this. Hello. So my number 7, I can't count. I've lost the ability to count. Number 7, that is Higurashi. Now I've only seen the first series of Higurashi. I haven't seen the second. Ugh. However, if you like psychological horrors, if you like like gore, watch this anime. It is really good. I can't really go into the plot due to spoiler territories, but seriously, this is the perfect anime to watch on Halloween. It's creepy. It's got a really, really interesting story. So yeah, Higurashi is my number 7 favorite anime. Number 6, Death Note. Death Note is the first adult anime I got to watch, and it kind of brought me back into the whole anime scene. I really got into it at age 16, so I have Death Note to thank for that. And Death Note is a very intelligent series, and even 10 years after myself first watched it, yeah, can you believe that? 10 years ago Death Note first appeared on the scene, I still love it. The story is basically about a young guy who is bored with the world and he finds a book. And if he pictures someone in his head and writes down their name, they die. What does this guy do with this power? Wants to kill all the criminals in the world and then become a god. Yeah, we're following the villain in the series. Oh, sorry about that. That's the brother being an idiot on bloody Xbox. Damn you, Xbox. This series has really, really amazing characters, lots of plot twists, and a really kick-ass soundtrack. A lot of people don't really like it after a certain episode that is not going to be named. However, I loved it right to the bitter end. Even though I will admit that the movies are a tiny bit better. So yeah, for the first adult anime and the anime that brought me really into the scene, thank you, Death Note. So number 5, if you can see it, number 5 is Ouran High School Host Club. Oh my god, this anime is so bloody funny. Though humor is very, very difficult to really talk about because everyone's sense of humor is different. But this is a really funny anime with lots of charm, lots of color, a lot of heart into it. There are some moments that you're like, oh, lots of crying moments, yay! And it's very, very camp. It is. It basically follows the lives of a group of friends living in high school who have a host club. One of them being female. So it's really funny. It does have this self-aware humor. There are moments where bits of animation happens and they're kind of see it and are aware what's going on, and which is very, very funny. And the romance in it is, oh, it's so cute and kawaii. I just said cute twice. Face palms. So if you're into like these really self-aware humor, please watch Ouran because it is very funny. Alright, number 4, Madoka Magica. I'm not going to say the full title because knowing me, I probably screw it up. Though I've been recording this for 9 minutes and I've probably screwed up in most of it. Take everything you've ever seen about the magical girls genre, everything, then delete it before you watch the 3rd episode. This Mother Ducker is dark. Seriously, this is no Sailor Moon. The Sailor Moon fans, I think you should avoid this like the plague. Like, it's got this really interesting story. It's basically a girl trying to decide if she should become a magical girl. So one person thinks that she should, another person, she's like, no, no, don't do it, don't do it. Good. I'm not going to give away the ending. The ending is amazingly good. Good. It's one of the best endings I've ever seen, not just in anime, but in endings, period. Good. The backdrop, the different worlds that they go to, the design of that is fantastic, and the music is so, so good. It's definitely one to watch. My number 3 is Attack on Titan. Now I know what you think. It's a very popular anime. Is it good? Yes. Believe in the hype. It is that good. Thinking about it a little bit more, it's kind of like a zombie apocalypse story, but instead of the zombies, it's giant naked people destroying the world. It is brilliant. It starts off with our main protagonist, Eren Yeager, or Hunter, if you want to be smart, had seen his town crumble before him and his mother be eaten by a titan. Then, after seeing all of this horror, he decides with 2 of his childhood friends to join the army to fight back. And that is all I'm going to say about it. There is plot twist after plot twist. There is gore. There is character dying. It has 2 of the best anime openings you will ever hear. Hear them. I've heard the full versions of these bad boys, and they are fantastic. Like, I can't wait for the second season, so I'm like, please hurry up with that. And if they do release the movie in the UK, I will have to see it. That this series is so good. Yeah. My number 3. I keep having to do that. Damn it! My number 2 favorite anime series, Hellsing Ultimate, which is kind of obvious seeing how Alucard is in my name. Okay. This brought my love of vampires back. After Twilight kind of killed it because, sparkly vampires suck. So this series kind of brought it back. My love of the vampires. Because the story's a little bit too complex just for one video. I may do a review of it. But it's basically 3 big teams battling out in London. Yeah, London keeps getting destroyed and a lot of things. In the commentary, they keep referring to it. It's a city needs to be burned. Yeah, watch the commentaries. They are funny. Okay, so yeah, the 3 big armies. The Catholics, then there's Nazi vampires, there's with one of the best villains and underrated villains. Seriously, the Major never gets talked about. And the Hellsing Organization, the good guys with awesome Alucard and Sarah Victoria, who has a really, really good female character, and they'll battle it out. It's really good. It screams epicness. Yeah, that's all I can say about the series. Epic. And the dub is one of the best I've ever heard. For anyone who hates dubs, watch Hellsing, because the dub is amazing. But it has Crispin Freeman, so you can't really say sucks, because Crispin Freeman makes everything awesome. And my number 1 favorite anime is Code Mother-Ducking Geass. Yep. So what do you get when you have huge giant robots duking it out? Really strong female characters who, even though they have big tits, have a personality and actually do something. A really interesting plot. And an ex-Power Ranger dubbing the main character. A amazeball series. Seriously. This used to be on my number 6 on the list. After watching the full second season, it's gone up to number 1. That's how good this Code Geass is. It basically starts out this evil whole kingdom, and oh, it went off for a minute. Sorry, my computer decided I'm gonna fall asleep. Anyway, it's about this evil kingdom called Britannia taking over the world and making Japan its bitch, and renaming it Area 11. Then a few years later, an exiled Britannian prince decides to get revenge and take the empire down. He does this by gaining a power known as Geos. Now, every Geos is different to the user, but for him, if he looks into your eye, he can make you do whatever he wants. And he does this, and he kills people, and he manipulates a lot of people, all for one purpose, and that is to make a better world for his younger sister. Yeah, he does terrible things for the glory to good. It is very much like Death Note, but with a more likable character. I will admit, becomes a bit of a dick at the end of the series of Death Note. Lelouch kind of goes on the edge of that, but he never turns into full dick. There are reasons, and he's a little smarter than Light, I will say that. And you do understand his motives for this. He wants to make a better world for his younger sister, and his dad's an asshole, so you kind of understand why he's doing all these terrible things, and you want to see him win. This series has really, really good music. The action scenes are very addictive. I'm not really into the whole robot fighting things. That's because of Michael Bay's Transformers. Everything he touches turns to crap. But in this, it's really addictive to watch. I got the first season for Christmas last year. I watched it in 2 days. 2 days. That's how addicted this season is. You can't stop watching. You have to know what's going to happen next. What's going to happen now. And it has the best ending in any anime series I have seen thus far. Seriously, this season, I think, came out the same time as Death Note. Correct me if I'm wrong. And we're still talking about the ending. The ending is that good. And Johnny Onbosh, who voices Lelouch, the main character, is amazing. But I'm being biased because I am actually a Power Rangers fan. And so, yeah, if you like action and a really, really interesting and intelligent plot, female characters who actually do something and kick ass, please watch this show, please. And that is my top 10. Those are my 10 favorite anime. Please, I hope you enjoyed this video. You can subscribe to me if you want, if you don't find this video boring. I can't blame you if you did. I'm very new to this, and I'm still learning my ways of YouTube. But if you liked it, subscribe if you want to. You can also follow me on Tumblr, which is alonwe_radkey, and Twitter, which is alonwe_alucard at Becks of Coffee. I'll probably put links in the description to that. And I will make another video soon. So thanks for watching.